Yeah,
it is.
it's full on. It's probably like, audiences are probably quite accustomed to, a bit more of a lighter comedic tone in recent times when it comes to pirate movies. But our writer and director Frank Flowers and we were all very interested in presenting something a bit more gritty and a bit more true to history.
Yeah, more true to history. It was cold. It was winter in Australia, so the evenings were cold, and the blood, which is our prosthetic blood, then there are different versions, can be really sticky and cold because it's made out of, I think, corn flour or something, right? Cornstarch. And it's sweet, so when it's in your mouth, it's like, and I had it all up in my mouth the whole time. So wasn't comfortable, but you're not thinking about that when you're doing these high-octane dramatic scenes. For me, I think the world of the movie was the most interesting. I loved the idea of going back into this slice of time, which we haven't heard or seen much of. I love history anyway. But at the same time, which female actor gets to play a pirate? There's like 6 that have ever played it in the history of cinema. So that in itself was, a really cool prospect. And then there's so much to Ursel/Bloody Mary's characters that I play with, her relationship with Connor's character, her past fighting her future, the desire of what that life used to be, the rejection of it, or still wanting it. Like, the complexity of that was really interesting. Being able to be a parent and doing whatever it takes to protect your children. That was a really attractive thing to me too. So I think this movie just had so much so many cool elements that it was a no-brainer really for me.
Yeah, well, it's like any physical sequence in a movie. You have to dedicate time and energy to rehearse and get it right, and work with your partner and make sure that it's done with the utmost safety. And we're both fortunate that we had a fantastic stunt team working with us, training with us, and that we were able to get together wherever we could off set. In between scenes, we would get together and rehearse this epic fight that we have in the movie. We're super proud of how it turned out.
Yeah, how was it for you, Priyanka, approaching the fight sequences?
I just went onto this movie boots on the ground. I finished another movie like 2 weeks before I had to start this one. I had to wrap my baby up, drop her home, change her around for Australia, come back. It was insane. So there was so little time to prep that I was training while I was filming the other movie, and then as soon as we landed into the Gold Coast, we just started getting together, talking about character, and learning. I had never worked with swords extensively, so I really wanted to make sure that I could live up to the name of my character and be able to fight with someone with the experience that Karl has. So wherever we could find him, and or he'd come find me, or we'd do rehearsals, but we got it done. So it was, I don't know how we did it, but we did it.